Hey, welcome to the channel. Hey, man, I just want to let you guys know it's RP Dolph or nothing, man. If y'all rocking with Young Dolph, throw them PREs in the comment section. If you want to give your opinion on CMG and the latest Rico indictment, man, breaking news, you guys. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on and really identify and distinguish what's cap and what's not. Listen to what the witness said, you guys. The feds is all over this case right now. Hey, man, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that everybody who played a role in this know that Lil Durk, he was out of line for even giving up Makedas and the whole plot. Once we put everything together and put all of the key facts and we actually thought in a specific manner and we tied the puzzle together, it all led back to multiple people who worked for Makedas Raven, who supposedly wasn't there, Blac Youngsta, and the other co-defendants that's in this case. Y'all know who locked up. Y'all know what they charged with. I want y'all to really look at what's really going on. We all can really take full initiative to this, man. If y'all rocking with Young Dolph, man, throw them RP Dolphs in the comment section, man. If y'all rocking with PRE, throw the PREs in the comment section. I want y'all to let me know if y'all rocking with Gotti. Hey, it's whatever, man. Me and Jay not gonna tolerate Yo Gotti even going to the Grizzly game. And I want y'all to understand, she really not worried too much about how they sitting there and steady talking on Young Dolph as if they did something. She know for a fact that Glock already said it was so many people who preyed on Young Dolph's downfall before he even got signed up that you couldn't even place the finger on who did this, who did that. That's why it took them almost a year to even convict those last people. It was 5 people got charged for this Young Dolph stuff. And it's one more person gone to senseless violence. And I know a lot of people, they don't take this into consideration until it happened to them. Some people say that Finesse 2 times caused this on himself. And from what Finesse No Love is saying, he's basically saying, and I ain't even finna sugarcoat it, man. I'm gonna keep it street with y'all. He basically saying they ran up on Finesse 2 times for what Makedas Raven told them boys. You know, them boys, them PRE boys. At the end of the day, we know we can open our eyes and realize what's really going on and really pay attention to the fact that Glock, by him even being there with Marcus Thornton, it goes to show that Finesse 2 times, he had no win. They blocked him off. Next thing you know, Glock, he run up on the stage. He asked him like, hey man, stop the music. Next thing you know, Glock entourage run up on Finesse 2 times instantly. Hey, next thing you know, hey, at the end of the day, man, we need to really pay attention to what's going on because a lot of our own guys, man, going down for like goofy stuff, man. At the end of the day, man, y'all gotta come together at some point, man. Like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that we can understand that PRE know that they ain't rocking with CMG for one reason, for what happened to Dolph. And Makedas, they the main fault. Like, at the end of the day, man, people sitting back looking at this, y'all need to take life, boy, more serious, because some people taking this for granted, man. You go to Memphis, man, and they instantly pull up, man, like how they did, man. Hey, at the end of the day, man, y'all heard what the feds said, man. Yo, Gotti say Big Jook did what he did for a reason. Young Dolph was stopping our money. If y'all can't see through that and understand that he was stopping our money, y'all on PRE side. If you on CMG side, let me know. Like, at the end of the day, I want y'all to know that those were some powerful words that Yo Gotti even stated, because this goes to show that the beef, it was never smothered. It was just not talked about in public. I want y'all to understand what's going on. We can really open our eyes to the fact that Yo Gotti, he sat back there and looked at Glock like, man, you playing both sides, because just because Young Dolph not messing with us no more, that don't mean you ain't got to mess with us. And Ari looked at it like, hold on. Let me call Moneybagg, yo, because Glock, he switched up on He switched up on CMG at the end of the day, and that's what they saying. And this is the conflict, and this is the conjunction which got this whole situation like messed up. Like, I want y'all to understand, Makedas and the whole cookie shop, they looking at Big Juke like, man, please don't say we had nothing to do with it. Please don't say we had nothing to do with it. For one reason, because they know straight drop, if he spill the beans on everything that's going on, they gonna be hurt because they gonna go down for the body as accessory. If y'all from the streets, y'all know what really happened. I want y'all to look at everybody that was involved in this. Finesse 2 times, he came out and said that Blac Youngsta only got into it with him for one reason. It's because Finesse 2 times know that they set up Young Dolph, and it was senseless violence that could have been easily avoided by Big Juke. I want y'all to really look at the fact that everybody looking at everything that went on, and people scared right now, man, because they know that Block real live about that business, and they'll slide on your Gotti for him even mentioning Boss Top name. Whatever business they did in the dark should never have to come to the forefront. Blac Youngsta, he instantly went right in on him for one reason, because he knew certain people got to shut their mouth.
Because Cornelia Smith's relatives keep jumping him over and over again because he's tied directly to Barnett. And Barnett is literally one of the trigger men, at least one of them. And so the reason why that they even released Barnett was because of the fact that when Yo Gotti and them set everything in and this whole thing was orchestrated, the revolving door made it to where they had to get him in, Shondell, to snitch and just get him out because they wanted straight dropping them to be the fall guys.
You got to understand what's really going on, and if you really look at the facts in this situation, CMG heavy count, they going down. Like, the feds already created a whole case against them, and they linked the endeavors to Daddy-O. This goes to show what's really going on, man, because you can't have no meeting with the people who sent your homie up or even sent your business partner up. You got to really look at this because band play ain't playing no games, man. And you got to understand that Paper Route Wu, he sent back like, y'all better stop putting my name in this stuff. When the whole time I rock with Dolph. My last video I did with Dolph, I put the money on top of my head. So you got to understand, it was like real life. Like, that's something that y'all got to understand, man. He don't take that too lightly, man. And you know, he really from the streets because it's 37 people in his real life, his count. Like, you got to understand, Yo Gotti hot right now that J Prince did that. And Finesse 2 times signing to everybody now, man. It's like, I thought you was signing J Prince, but then you go and sign a Moneybagg Yo. So you in a double deal?
Exactly. And so that's the reason that don't make sense, because everybody is hitting my DM on Instagram and saying, why would Moneybagg Yo sign the dude that he robbed that's literally having a whole thing to where they got to get the money back from it? And why would Finesse 2 time even sign to the dude that ripped him off? Like, one thing y'all got to understand is that right before this, Finesse 2 times and Moneybagg Yo was beefing over the fact that he literally took his lyrics and the millions of dollars that him and Moneybagg and Yo Gotti made, they owe that to Finesse 2 times and Finesse No Love because of the fact that they are with mob ties, and J Prince literally just middleman a deal to get that signing anyways because he was already under signature. Like, when Finesse 2 times, before he went and did his time, he already had signed to say that he was going to basically give everything and control to Bread Gang. And Moneybagg Yo and his affiliate, Zach Randolph, they worked the deal where they got Yo Gotti and CMG to have a middleman, J Prince Jr., do the whole deal. It's not for no reason why J Prince Jr. came and picked up Finesse 2 times. It's because he had the motive to where he was going to make $250K for working this out with them. The money, you have to follow the money. As soon as Finesse 2 times signed with them for $1 million, they turn around and sign Finesse No Love. Now they got the whole Finesse gang, and they already had the songs that Moneybagg Yo just outright stole. Like, the copyright still goes for 70 years, man. Y'all got to realize that he has to keep waiting all this time, and he couldn't fair use it because of the fact that they did it with the producer who works for Moneybagg Yo. Everything that was made by the employee has to stay with the company. And that's why Yo Gotti got hot, because J Prince basically solidified the signing. And they sat down with Blac Youngsta, and they really was side by side, talking the whole thing through, telling Finesse 2 Times not to be mad because they're going to give him $300,000.
And you got to understand that Moneybagg Yo didn't have no good look on his face when Blac Youngsta sat down and Blac Youngsta was looking at Finesse 2 Times and Moneybagg Yo together. Like, you got to really look at that, man. This is something that we all can really take heed to, because Makedas, they sitting back and they looking at everybody that's on their computer. They sitting there looking at the whole video, what happened to Dolph, and they still don't want to release it to the people who really got justice for Dolph. Subscribe to the channel. I want y'all to really open the door, man. Open the door to Dolph land.
Yeah, so like ever since Raven changed the story so many times, it just ended up where they just ended up informing Maurice and Raven to just stop the assistance, because they said they no longer want the help from them. They done jeopardized everything. And Marcus Thornton, once he informed them with everything he saw, it contradicted what they were saying in the cookie shop. And that's the reason why you really can't trust Makedas or Raven or Maurice or anybody in general, because these days you just can't trust anybody. And when the feds collected what Blac Youngsta said, his iPhone text literally got exposed, and they was looking at it like, we see the 2 guys that you was in the picture with. And that's Shondell, and the other guy is Straight Drop, who's Big Homie G's cousin. And why would Moneybagg Yo still affiliate with Big Homie G if he has something to do with the Straight Drop situation from the diss song?
The only reason he would still affiliate himself with somebody who he know did something so wrong to somebody who helped so many people at this certain time in November, to be exact, the 17th, I want you guys to understand, man, the feds collected everything they needed on Blac Youngsta, and Yo Gotti is right there in the corner of him, literally watching. He watching us, because we are the ones who he see right now. He see us study catching up to everything they study doing, because we not finna let up, because Young Dolph know that we can't let up on him. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that the media data from the iPhone text got the FBI sitting at the computer looking at the screen like, you know what? We got something for Blac Youngsta. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that you got to stand up and even order to sit there and make anything look like basically Straight Drop did anything. Because people steady putting it on Straight Drop, and from what the feds are saying right now, Straight Drop may be again acquitted. So I want you guys to really look at this, and by him getting acquitted, it's really going to show that the real people who was involved was Barnett. You feel me? Blac Youngsta, they related. At the end of the day, the Bentley was across the street, and Buddy hung out the sunroof, boy.
Yeah, and the media that Blac Youngsta had that they collected, this is what it showed. It basically showed that Barnett did it and Blac Youngsta was there. And when CMG Heavy Camp pictures came up with Lil Migo and everybody, and they literally sent back and forth in a group chat talking about the whole Makedas situation and how they needed to have 2 people waiting inside to surprise him. And quote, surprise, like what does that mean? That means that they was going to jump him. And when that's the only reason Lil Migo keeps getting jumped in Memphis. Every time he came outside and jumped off the porch in Memphis, he's been being jumped. He only